Welcome back to the Black Conservative, folks. Today we're going to be talking about when liberals don't have any arguments left. It's quite appropriate when we're starting to talk about the elections and the primaries and Hillary Clinton. So first, starting off, we're going to talk about my first example, which is liberals giving us a bad rap on climate change and some other issues. First one, let me give you some examples on climate change, okay?
You begin as like a gangster.
Stupid hat thinks he's a conduit to God, believes in talking snakes and magic trees, and that this wine is literally becoming the blood of Christ, and this cracker is literally becoming the body of Christ, and there was all these saints that did all these miracles and all of this stupid bullshit. He believed all of that, and the conservatives were like, yep.
They just call you stupid. If they don't have any arguments and they don't have anything to say against you, they cling to their religion of the earth, the climatology church, the church of the heated sun, and Al Gore's. So quite frankly, these arguments that they have are just more and more propaganda that they keep talking about how it's scientific fact. That's the part that really gets me going, is when they talk about all the scientists. Well, at some point in time, all the scientists in the most of them on Earth thought that the Earth was flat. We've come to find out that that's not true. So that's also what's happening here. Most of the scientists happen to think that the Earth is becoming more heated and there's more CO2 being pushed out into the world because of human beings. Now that's fine. I am a Christian, but I believe that we should be good stewards over what God gave us, and God gave us the earth, and we should take care of it. So that means that we shouldn't pollute the earth. We shouldn't have, we should not take care of what we have. Christians don't want to harm the earth. That's not what this is about. What this is about is having to follow behind this secular humanistic religion that these crazy folk are trying to push upon us. This is their religion. They act like they don't believe in any type of God, but they're their own God. This is their God. Their Mother Earth is their God. This is what they worship. This is what they bow down to. And this is what they're trying to worship and get everybody else to worship. And if we don't get on board and believe the same thing that they believe, then we are stupid. That's the argument. That's it. That's the only thing that they have for us. We're stupid. We're not stupid. We just are critical thinkers, and that's what scientists are. Scientists are people who study the earth, study the environment, study mathematics, and critically think. So I'm not going to let some idiot like this guy who wants to talk about religion, the Pope, and everything else, and thinks Al Gore is the best thing since cheese. These people are sick. They're crazy. And they'll have you locked up. They'll throw away the key because you don't believe in the same things that they do. They want you to shut up and they want you to be quiet. But this is America. America is a place where people can have differing opinions. And he has a right to have a different opinion, and so do I. And I have a right to have a religion, and I have a right to believe in God, and he has a right not to believe in anything if he wants to. But don't call me stupid Don't call me an idiot. Don't act like it's something wrong with me, because I critically think and I can think for myself. I don't have to sit around and listen to Al Gore, Barack Obama, or anybody else tell me what to think about what's going on in the world around me. Because in fact, those are the people. Those are the ones with the religion problem. Those are the ones with the problem in regard to differing ideas and opinions. So in fact, when we hear people talking about Christians, conservatives being closed-minded and not wanting to hear the truth, it's not us that have the problem. It's them. I was looking online and I just saw a lot of disturbing things when I pull up a lot of subjects. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's religion, climate, or anything. Anytime a Christian believes in something, or a conservative or anybody doesn't fall in line with the mainstream ideas of the culture, they just want us to shut up. And in fact, what it's coming down to is that they want us to be quiet, and they're going to start trying to push things like arresting us and putting us in jail for our beliefs and our opinions. And that's the part where conservatives need to stand up and fight for what we believe in. Fight for, our rights. When you see something wrong in our society, when you see something, don't shut up. Don't be quiet. Don't go into the closet because they call you a bigot or they call you some other word, or racist or anything else. We have to stand up for what is right, what's good in our society, or we won't have it anymore. I was listening to and looking at videos on YouTube by Bill Nye in regard to the climate change, and I was amazed because they had an interview with him, and they asked him, should people who don't believe in climate change, should they be put in jail? And here's what his answer was, and I think it's quite shocking. Hold on just a moment. I'll be right back.
Hillary Clinton will be elected president so that she can direct the Department of Justice to start filing criminal charges and imprisoning global warming skeptics. He gave an interview with a little-known YouTube channel, and the interviewer asked him what he thought about people calling for the imprisonment of what Bill Nye calls climate change deniers, trying to associate people who don't buy into this massive hoax, this carbon tax promoting progressive plan, with Holocaust deniers. And he said, well, we'll see. We'll see. And then he went on to double down and express that that's exactly what he wants, claiming that they are affecting his quality of life. This extreme doubt about climate change is affecting my quality of life.
Okay, and this is what he said in his own words. This is Bill Nye, what he said in his own words. This is the actual YouTube video. We'll be right back. I'm going to show it to you.
Belong at The Hague with 3 square meals and a cot with all the other war criminals. What is your thought on that? Do you think some of the rhetoric on your side, as I'm sure both sides, but some of the rhetoric on your side gets too carried away? I mean, what's your thought on jailing skeptics as war criminals?
We'll see what happens. Was it appropriate to jail the guys from Enron?
Interesting.
Okay, right. So we'll see what happens. Was it appropriate to jail people from the cigarette industry who insisted that this addictive product was not addictive and so on? And you think about, in these cases, for me as a taxpayer and voter, the introduction of this extreme doubt, we go with extreme doubt about climate change, is affecting my quality of life as a public citizen. So I can see where people are very concerned about this and are pursuing criminal investigations as well as engaging in discussions like this.
See, folks, They're coming for you. They're coming for your ideas. They're coming for your religion, what you believe in, what you think, what is right, what's good. That's what they want to stop. They want to stop you from having the freedom to express yourself, to be able to talk. It's not just climate change, it's on many issues. It's on whether or not you think it's okay with your daughter being able to go to a bathroom and feel protected, or if you believe something that's wrong or right. They want you to shut up if you don't fall in line with what they believe in. America, let's get it right. Follow me on The Black Conservative. Subscribe, like, comment. I'll see you next time on The Black Conservative. Thank you for tuning in.